This is not glamorous wilderness camping or anything. This is my backyard, but this is where I test out my gear, when I do most of my outdoor sleeping. I just got new tarp from Hemlock Mountain Outdoors. I've barely opened it, certainly haven't tried to hang it yet, and just thought I'd do a video of hanging it because a couple of people asked me about this tarp, so here we go. I could have timed this video better. It's just started to rain, but all the more reason to get this tarp out. So it comes with the cordage. There's a separate ridge line, and then the only thing I've done is I have tied loops on the ends of the tie-out straps and then thrown them on this little card that I got from Tough Possum. So, and I've just, these come with no knots on them. I just tied loops on them. You don't need to see a video of me putting loops on ends of piece of cord. I weighed it before I brought it out on my kitchen scales, and it was 21 ounces. That includes all the cordage, does not include the stakes, because depending on the camping situations I will use different stakes. So kind of irrelevant how much they weigh. This is my present setup. It's the Hemlock Mountain Outdoors Coyote Pack with the Hemlock Mountain Outdoor Ugly Quilt underneath it. The Ugly Quilt is a great synthetic quilt, very affordable, packs down very small, but now that the weather is getting down below freezing, I will be switching over to my hammock gear 10-degree down quilt, which is very cozy. You can see I've pulled back the mosquito net because that's not necessary at this time of year. And I've added a gear pouch down by my feet. And that's made by Hennessy hammocks. The ridgeline comes with these hooks, and you can just tighten that down. Very quick and easy, no knots needed. And it also comes with these prusik loops, if you can get that in focus, that you attach the actual tarp to. So I got it set up. I messed around with it a little bit. It took me longer than it needed to be because setting a tarp up for the first time, there's a lot of choices to make. There's so many ways to set up a tarp that I'm not going to go into any of that today because it's been covered on YouTube forever. So I think I can get it tauter with additional tie downs and a bit of messing around with that. But generally, I'm very happy with the coverage. I mean, it's a big tarp. I've been sleeping under a small Hennessy ASIM tarp that has barely covered the hammock at all, and somehow I've been staying pretty dry despite a couple of big thunderstorms. But as we're moving into the Pacific Northwest fall weather, there's going to be some serious rainfall coming soon, and I'm going to need this bigger coverage. So you can see here again the hook that just tensions down that actually runs the ridge line down to, if I can get it in focus, the phone's not dealing with it very well, but you can see there, out of focus, there is a prusik knot that comes, the loop that comes already tied on the ridge line, which connects to the hook, shock cord, big D loop that is attached to the top. So with the prusik, you can push it up and down to tighten it and loosen it, but it won't move by itself. The same happens at the other end. You can see down here, I have a lot of space covered under here. So much space, I'm thinking about maybe lifting it up higher. A lot of coverage. I give myself some real comfortable room in there. So I encourage you to check out Kurt at Hemlock Mountain Outdoors. Kurt makes all these all by hand, all by himself in Pennsylvania. It's very high quality stitching, high quality products. I've been very impressed by everything, and at a very competitive price, particularly the underquilt. I have not seen underquilts for anything like that affordability. And the Coyote Pack, extremely comfortable hammock. I've been really happy with it. He's been great to work with. And thank you, Kurt. Because I can't leave anything alone. Just finished filming that, thinking I was done with the video. And then I noticed how perfectly the pole goes in the D loop here. Just a conventional trekking pole. And that just opens up this front area into a whole nice big area. And I added another length of cord tied down over there. I'll probably add more on the other side when the weather gets nastier. Mess around with sort of winter closing up the door, front of the tarp as a door, and strapping it right down to the ground. Other great options like that. A lot of fun to mess with. Alrighty.